Hello, this is Jill from Paper Daisy Crafting. Thank you for joining me again today. I'm filming this on Saturday the 24th of August and it's a bank holiday weekend here in the UK, so we've got a lovely long weekend. I'm off to a folk festival later on this afternoon, so I'm hoping to have fun. The weather is meant to be glorious. Just thought I'd nip in and do a quick video so that I can put this on my blog tomorrow on Sunday. And this is the card that we're going to be making today. This is the card that I posted on my blog on Saturday for the Inspiring Blog Hop, and our theme was birthdays, and I just thought this was a really cute little card for a birthday. Using the Celebrate with Stamp set again. I've used this set quite a lot. I can't find it at the minute. Where is it? Here it is. I use this set quite a lot, but I've actually only used the flowers so far and the banners, so I'm going to start making some cards with the birds, the balloons, the cake. I'm going to start doing that and show you how versatile this set is. So I am going to make a start. I made this one in Rococo Rose, which is one of the new in colours, and then I'm going to use another one of the new in colours. I'm going to use Seaside Spray. This time I'm going to make it in blue. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take a piece of Whisper. So let's do the card blank sizes. So the card blank measures 21 centimetres by 15, and you score at 10.5, or it's 8.25 by 6 inches, and you score at 4 1/8. And then you cut a white panel that is either 1/4 of an inch smaller than your card blank, or 1/2 centimetre. So it's 1/4 of an inch or 1/2 centimetre. So for this one, it's 10 across and 14.5 down. And then before I stick it down, I'm going to take a strip of the designer series paper. These are the designer series paper stacks, 6 by 6 stacks. This is from the In Colours, 19 to 21 Seaside Short, and we're going to stick that across here. Slightly longer than I needed, but I don't mind that because I like to trim it off so it's a really close fit. And I want it about 4 centimetres down from the top. So I'm just going to make myself a little pencil mark so I know where to glue it. That is 4 centimetres or 1 5/8 from the top. So that's going to go there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to trim a little bit off this because I don't need all of that. Still going to leave it overhanging, and I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on the back there, a little bit of my Tombow. There we go. So I hope you've had a great weekend, or having a great weekend when this goes out. I don't know what we're doing for the rest of the weekend, but it is meant to be beautiful weather here in the UK, so we're lucky about that. Quite often our bank holiday weekends, the weather is the pits, so we're going to be making the most of it. Last year we went to the same festival and it poured with rain all day. It was really, really miserable. I couldn't wait to get home. So I've stuck that panel on there, and I'm now going to go back with my snips and just trim off the excess so that it's nice and neat. There we go. And then this panel is going to mount on here. Don't you just love how all this coordinates? No hassle. We've got the pattern paper and the cardstock, and then in a minute the ink, and it will all coordinate beautifully, so it's really great. Right, I'm going to come in a minute with a cocktail stick and make sure this glue goes right to the edges. I can't bear seeing loose edges on cards, so I'm just going to bring in a cocktail stick and smooth this glue out right to the edges so that it sticks. Got a big blob there, I don't want that in there. Just came off the Tombow, there we go. There. So just smooth this out. This just smooths it out even more and makes sure that it's close to the edges so the edges stick down really nice. I think that gives a nice professional look to your handmade cards, which you don't always get. Sometimes you get a flapping edge or something. Right, let's stick it on the right way up. And that's going to go there, and just try and make sure the border, the blue border that's showing, is the same all the way around, like that. There we go, beautiful. You then need to cut with the stitched shaped dies. You need to cut from Whisper White. You need to use this square, which is that one is 5.3-ish centimetres, or 2 1/8. And then the slightly bigger scalloped square out of Seaside Spray as well. So I've got this little piece of card here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in with, I'm going to use Pear Pizzazz to do the leaves today. So here's the card that we're emulating. So I'm going to do my leaves really probably need to re-ink this pad. It's not very juicy. I've had this one since I started being a demo, and I haven't re-inked it, so I need to re-ink it. And then just make sure your stems are quite near the bottom so you've got room for your flowers, so you need to position them. You could always stamp and then die cut if you want to. I just don't very much like using the die cutter on my videos. There we go. That can be put away. We don't need any more green. And then we're going to start coming with balmy blue to start with, and I'm going to stamp the flowers. Am I going to stamp the flower? No, I might not stamp. I did stamp underneath. I did stamp the flowers underneath on this one, but actually I think I might just leave them because I don't really like seeing them underneath. I'm going to leave them on this one, but I do need balmy blue, so I'm going to stamp them in. I'm going to colour them in balmy blue, and then I'm going to use this sponge dauber to put a two-tone effect on again. So I can put my balmy blue away, and I've got a new sponge dauber. Don't often have a new one. I usually reuse old ones that have been washed. So you can see how it picks up the ink, and then you just want to daub the bottom of the tulips carefully here, and we should get a two-tone effect, I am hoping. There we go. So I need a spare piece of card to stick that on. There we go. So we're going to fussy cut these. Oh God, I've got ink on my finger. There we go. Ink on my thumb. There we go. Let's print this here and see what happens. Ah, there. Oh, it's a very, very subtle difference, but I quite like that. That's fine. Okay, so in a minute we're going to fussy cut those. But before we do, we are going to stamp another panel. We're going to stamp straight onto this one. Oh, so I do need my pear pizzazz, which I put away, because we're going to do a panel for inside the card. So we're just going to do the same flowers down here. So I am going to stamp in balmy blue and then sponge dauber in seaside spray. So there we go, and my sponge dauber, seaside spray, and stamp that on the panel inside my card. And this time I am going to, sorry, am I on camera? I'm going to stamp direct. I'm not going to fussy cut. There we go. So those are inside the card, and then before I put all my ink away, I'm going to take my envelope and I'm going to do exactly the same thing again. So I'm going to green, so I'm going to do stems down here. I think this all just finishes off the card beautifully when you've got a decorated envelope and the decorated inside. It just makes it really, really special. So that's balmy blue again, and seaside spray, just daub a little bit, and print onto the envelope, and then you've got a matching card inside and envelope. There we go. So that will be beautiful. Right, so now I can mount. Let's put these stamp pads away before I put my fingers in. Oh, I need seaside spray. I will just do one last bit of stamping because we need the banner. There we go. So just stamp your banner in seaside spray. Oh, beautiful, lovely. There we go, and then I can put that away. Then we are going to mount this on here. So we're doing a little bit of glue. Hoping I'm staying on camera here. It's always very tricky to tell. There we go. Mount that on there. And then that is going to mount on top of our gingham panel. And then I'm going to quickly fussy cut the flowers and fussy cut the banner, and that will be it. I'm going to mount them up on dimensionals. There we go. So there we go. And then take your snips and just fussy cut right close to the edge. So you don't want a white border, you want them right close, like so. So it's a bit fiddly. I don't mind doing it, and our snips do make it a lot easier because they are very, very sharp and easy to get into the little places. So there we go. And then just pop a dimensional on the back there, using the large dimensionals, which just about fit, and then that goes here, and then I've got 2 more to do. And then the only other thing, I'm just rushing a bit because my camera tends to turn off after 15 minutes, so I just need to keep an eye on the time. So with the banner, I just cut and left a very small white border, like so. So if you can do that and keep it quite even. It'd be nice if we had a die to cut this out, actually, that would be fab, but we haven't, so we kind of have to go with fussy cutting. And you could stamp straight onto the card, you don't have to do the fussy cutting, but I quite like the dimension that it gives the card. And I did a whole series of cards using the Celebrate with Cake and using these flowers and banners earlier, a few weeks ago. And this is kind of a stepped up, so this is not so much a beginner card. This is sort of for someone who's done a little bit of card making and wants to just try fussy cutting and the sponge dauber technique and things like that, and some layering. The ones I did were all very straightforward, stamped straight onto the card blanks. Ideal for a beginner. And this set is lovely because it's a very easy to use beginner set with lots of different images, but it's also great for stepping up if you're a bit more of an advanced crafter. Right, there we go. That's beautiful. So I will finish doing the flowers after the video, and maybe show you a picture on my blog, so if you want to see the finished picture. But I just want to get most of it finished within the time before my camera is not a camcorder, it's a normal camera, and so it will record videos obviously, but it will cut off after a certain amount of time. And I try to keep my videos within that limit because I think I don't like watching really long videos, so it really keeps me brief and make sure that they're not too long, my videos. So here we go, take off the backing, put this in, and then I'm going to stick in this inside, and I will come back and do the other flowers to show you on my blog. There we go. So there's that, and then our insert is just going to stick in like that. Got a little bit of blue ink there from somewhere. There, so just a little bit more Tombow, and then we're done. So I hope you've enjoyed watching my video today, and I hope you've liked this card. I'm really loving this colour. I wonder which is your favourite colour. There, so just got to fussy cut. I think my camera is going to be flashing to say that it is coming to, oh, it's only 13, I might have another couple of minutes. Right, okay, so we'll quickly fussy cut. Speed fussy cutting, here we go. The speed, it's a adrenaline sport, speed fussy cutting of flowers. But I might just be able to finish my card if I do this quickly. My camera cuts off after about 16 minutes, so I've just bought myself a new MacBook, so I might be able to do longer videos because there's some good publishing, some good video editing software in there, so I might start doing a few longer videos, and I can also do some time-lapse videos, which would be good. I've got to learn to use it first of all. It's very difficult, very different to my my PC, so I've got to learn to use it. Right, we've got one more flower to do. Oh great, I'm glad we've got it finished. Really like this colour, even though you don't often see blue tulips, but I quite like these blues. And the changing colour is much more subtle on this one than it was a bit stark on the pink one. I think a very pale pink and then quite a darker one. This is much the more subtle colour change, which I'm quite liking. There we go. And just one more dimensional, and we are done, and we've got it all done in the video. Right, thank you so much for watching today. Hope you've enjoyed that little video, and I hope you might have a go. It's a lovely card. And don't forget, if you earned bonus days vouchers in July, you need to spend them before the end of August. And also our extra promoting I'm joining offer. So if you join, you get extra goodies in your starter kit. You get more money's worth. So you get £155 for only £99. If you'd like to join my team, just contact me for a chat. Honestly, there's nothing to lose. It's so simple. You join, you get your starter kit of 155 products. If you don't want to do anything else, you don't have to. But it really is too good an opportunity to miss. I've enjoyed having some new members join my little team. So we're quite a happy band of people. Anyway, that's it from me today. I will speak to you soon. Bye.